I'm David Levinson, the author of 1 Minute, a Free Woman, Elizabeth Freeman and the Struggle for Freedom. I got involved in it through Emilie, my co-author, Emilie Piper.
I chose to look into the history of Elizabeth Freeman because I felt there had to be more to her story. Most of what we knew about her had been written by Catherine Sedgwick, and my sense was that we could learn a great deal more, and as it turned out, we did.
For a number of years in the Berkshires, there's been a group who's been studying African American history and writing about it, and I've edited one book and written another book on African American history in Western Massachusetts, so this seemed natural to me. And the appeal to me, and I think to many people, is that what Emilie wanted to do was look at all the parts of Elizabeth Freeman's life that hadn't been looked at. You know, she was a famous person because of her suit for freedom, but she also was a human being who had a very full and complicated life. And that was the appeal to me, is let's get into that. Let's find out what that's all about.
Oh, as a black woman, she accomplished so many things that were extraordinary. Her suit for freedom was only part of it. She owned her own property. She had her own career, separate from being a servant and free in a prominent household. She gathered in her own family, as well as being surrogate mother to the Sedgwick family children, and it's a very, very rich and fascinating story, unlike any other black woman in the Berkshires at that time.
Her popularity and her fame locally was in large part because she was so well known as a nurse and as a midwife. And this was a very important role in colonial America, because in small communities like Stockbridge, Sheffield, until the 1750s or even later, there was no resident physician. So she was in everyone's home. She delivered their children. She nursed them when they had cholera or typhoid or the flu. So everyone knew her, and everyone trusted her to come into their homes, to hear their secrets, and not spread them around town. I mean, we liked reading things Catherine Sedgwick wrote that said she could be trusted. She wasn't a gossip. She didn't spread rumors. She only told the truth.
The most surprising thing was how little scholars had done to try to find out what her entire life was like. We knew a lot about her life with the Sedgwicks, something about her life with the Ashleys, but there was so much more that had never been studied, looked into.
The book will be out in early June. There'll be a big launch event at the Stockbridge Library on June 29th. To order it, the best places to go is the Upper Housatonic Valley African American Heritage Trail. They have a website. If you just type in any part of that, you're going to get right to their website. The cover will be there. Ordering information will be there. If people are interested now, they can contact me directly at levinsdavid@gmail.com.